So students, today we will see abiotic environmental factors. In this topic, we had seen what is environment or ecology, and in the study of ecosystem, various factors work. Now, what is factor? First, we will understand what is factor. Here, factor is the environmental condition or state of environment. Factor is a condition or state of environment which affect ability of living organism to survive and reproduce in nature. Okay, understand what is factor? Factor can be any state or any condition present in environment which affect their survival, means living on earth, and which also affect the reproductive ability of any living organism, and such conditions or state are called as factors. Now we had already seen there are two types of factors. These factors are called as ecological factors or environmental factors. They are of two types. They may be biotic or they may be abiotic. If these factors are living, then they are called as biotic environmental factor. If they are non-living, they are called as abiotic environmental factors. Hence, there are two types of environmental factors, biotic factors and abiotic factors. Now, in this topic, we have to study the abiotic environmental factor. Okay, as we had seen the definition, the non-living state or condition of environment which affect the living organisms present in nature, which affects their survival, which affect their reproductive system or reproduction. Such factors, such a non-living factors are called as abiotic environmental factors. Now, these abiotic environmental factors, they are of two types. Abiotic environmental factors are of two types. First is climatic and second are edaphic. We have to see what are climatic factors and what are edaphic factors. Okay, here we will see climatic factors. Climatic factors like light, temperature, then rainfall and etc. These are the climatic factors. Though they are abiotic, they are also called as climatic factors which affect the living organisms. Then second type of abiotic factors are edaphic. For example, soil related factors. They are soil related factors. Chemical composition and physical composition of the soil. They are related to chemical and physical properties of soil. These are called as edaphic factors. Now, in this topic, we have to study some important abiotic environmental factors which affect the living organisms or living organisms modified according to these abiotic environmental factors. Now, first very important abiotic environmental factor, that is temperature. We have to study temperature. First, in that study, what is temperature? All of us knows what is temperature. Temperature is an important abiotic environmental factor or conditions which arises due to presence of heat and its magnitude. Okay, if magnitude of heat is present, then we say that temperature is more. If that magnitude of heat is less, then we say temperature is less in certain conditions. Now, temperature, it depending on temperature, organisms are of two types. Organisms are mainly of two types. There are certain organisms which cannot maintain their body temperature constant. If environmental temperature increases, their body temperature goes on increasing. If environmental temperature reduces or lowers, their body temperature also lowers, and certain organisms are called as cold-blooded organisms. They are called as cold-blooded organisms. These cold-blooded organisms are also called as poikilothermic organisms. They are also called as poikilothermic organisms. Okay. As temperature increases, temperature means environmental temperature or surrounding temperature increases, their body temperature increases. As surrounding temperature decreases, their body temperature decreases. They cannot maintain their body temperature constant. Examples: certain fishes and lower group organisms, they are called as poikilothermic organisms. Then certain organisms, on the other hand, they maintain their body temperature constant. They are called as warm-blooded organisms. They are called as warm-blooded organisms. They maintain their body temperature constant. As environmental temperature or surrounding temperature increases, their body temperature does not increase suddenly or instantly. If environmental surrounding temperature decreases, their body temperatures, they can still maintain their body temperature constant. And this phenomenon or such type of organisms are called as warm-blooded organisms or homeothermic organisms. Homeothermic organisms. These examples are birds, all the birds and mammals, including human or man, they are homeothermic organisms. Okay. Here these are the different types of organisms depending on temperature tolerance. Okay. Now we have to study how this temperature affects different organisms or effect of temperature on various aspects of living organism. Now first we will study effect of temperature on metabolism. As we know, what is metabolism? Metabolism means any cellular activities which occurs inside the cells or living organisms, or any chemical reactions which occur within the living system, they are called as metabolism. Metabolism are very important for the survival of living beings. Now, how temperature affects the metabolism present in organisms. Now, as we had already studied, in poikilothermic organisms, in poikilotherms or cold-blooded organisms, as temperature increases up to its tolerance level, metabolism also increases. Okay, look very carefully. As temperature increases, metabolism increases in cold-blooded organisms. But it has a Starmer condition up to tolerance level. There is certain tolerance level in that cold-blooded organisms. And beyond that tolerance level, if the temperature goes on increasing, then the metabolic rate decreases. Then metabolism or metabolic rate decreases. Okay, and further increase in temperature may causes death of that living organisms. Okay, while in other words, or warm-blooded organisms, there is no effect practically on the metabolism or metabolic activities. Why? Because they maintain their body temperature constant. Their inside body temperature is constant. But when their inside body temperature increases, then it also increases metabolic rates. In warmer conditions, means heat is more outside the body or environment, then these metabolisms are slower, they do not generate heat. Okay, metabolic processes are of two types, catabolic and anabolic. Okay, here catabolic processes makes heat or generate heat inside the body. Such catabolic processes get lowered. Okay, and when the environmental temperature decreases, then catabolic processes goes on increasing, because they have to generate more amount of heat energy to maintain their body temperature constant. Okay, in this way it is the effect of temperature on metabolism of living organisms. Okay, we will stop here.